What is up, y'all? Season 5 Reloaded is here, and it's time to hit him with some loadouts, baby. Let's get right into it, eh? Going straight into the loadouts, no games, no messing around, all right? No 20-minute long explanations, breaking it down, telling you what to use. Y'all ready? Let's go. First thing, starting off, the static did get nerfed on the Season 5 Reloaded update. I'm going to show you the difference. Main thing, you can still get that 584 TTK if you get one headshot. The problem is, if you have any shots on the legs, that TTK will drop to 730. 1738. Don't do it, all right? You need to be very accurate if you're using the static. The way that I'm using it, a bit unique, but if you see me on stream, you know that this absolutely slaps. Quartermaster suppressor, the Auger 840 light barrel, the Jack Slash, the Spry 34 light stock. So this is the exact same build that everyone's been running up until now. My main difference and the game changer in my build is the Schlager Ulo 66 laser. I don't know why it doesn't tell you that you get any other benefits like aiming stability or firing aim stability, but when you take this into the firing range, and if you've seen me use it on stream, if you can use the iron sights, this thing is absolutely disgusting. Highly recommend, but you need to be accurate and know that if you hit any leg shots, you're chalked. All right, next one. Pairing that up with what I believe is most likely our #1 meta contender, 694 TTK up close. You'll see later some other big kings got nerfed. The Bal 27 right here. Quartermaster suppressor on the muzzle, the Crown H3 barrel, just giving us some distance and bullet velocity. The 60 round mag, the Ardent tack stock. This is not only giving us a ton of recoil help, but also you can see here giving us firing aim stability, gun kick control, but mainly the firing aim stability. That means every time I shoot a bullet, my barrel is staying in the same place. This right here is absolutely fire. Pair that with the Jack glassless optic, a little bit more stability for that. Probably the best AR in the game right now. The static is a very, very controversial pick. I think that's up to skill, whether you use that or not. Okay, next one, boys. Right out of it, we're bringing back my absolute favorite, my baby, bro. The Superi is back. Let's go, y'all. If you loved it before, it's time to love it again. Right into the build, Quartermaster suppressor. Honestly, put a Quartermaster suppressor on every single thing you could ever think of. All right, Quartermaster suppressor. Few things. You want it to be useful to a little bit further damage range. They reduce the damage range. So if you want to increase that damage range, Hound Guard Heavy, bringing your first effective damage range up to 15.6 meters. That's fantastic. If you take that off, it drops down to 12.7. That's getting very, very short. If you want to be a movement demon, like you guys know I love to be a little movement demon, the Bore 99 short barrel combined with the Rescue 9 stock gives you a tack sprint speed of 8.2 meters per second, which is the fastest in the game. If you'd like to increase that even more, instead of using a paracord grip, you can use a Jack Slash, right? You guys have seen me do that a lot on stream. You know that I love it. This starts getting crazy. I think you get up to like 8.4 meters per second. Absolutely wild. Going for a bit more control though, because we do need to be very accurate. You will lose gunfights if you're hitting lower arms, and keep in mind when characters have their guns like this, those lower arms are right here in front of the body, which can get hit a lot of times. Superi, absolutely fantastic. I would use this more on the movement side to break cameras to gain advantage, rather than just straight up one-on-one gunfight. I'm going to beat you in TTK. Pairing that with the same thing, this is pretty much just a remake of our last season's meta, the STG. Still right there. We don't have that 600 millisecond TTK to 45 meters anymore. It got raised just like I said it would. Weird that I knew that. Just saying. Raised to 700 milliseconds from 0 to 45. That brings so many more options into play. Quartermaster suppressor, you guys already know. Heinrichter C70 long barrel, the Jack glassless, the DR79 combo stock, and the 50 round drum. It's the same loadout you guys have been running. Now, if y'all want to run something different, which you've seen me do on stream, I do like to use, where's my baby? Where's my baby? Come here, baby, baby, baby. Yep. The FSS Spectre Holotherm. Absolutely goated. I would only use this if you have the Atomic Disintegrator. That is from the Fallout bundle. Do not spend $20 on the Fallout bundle for this one optic. Just use a glassless. If you happen to have this though, it is disgusting, and you see me go nuts on stream with this bad boy. That's our second loadout, the Absolute Classic, getting right into that third one. You thought we were slowing down? Psych, bro, let's freaking get it, dude. The WSP9 right into play. This has been a fan favorite for a long time. If you're on controller, the WSP9 is an amazing option. Slow fire rate. So if you are missing a lot of shots, that's going to cause your TTK to be much slower because there's not a second bullet coming out as fast. Regardless, incredible if you can hit your shots. Breaking that down. Quartermaster suppressor, you guys already know. The WSP Reckless 90 long barrel. I want to extend that first damage range as much as I can with this guy. Great sprint to fire speed, but really need that increase, and the bullet velocity super slow, so really difficult at distance. You're talking about a like 12.5 meter hit scan range, so gets kind of difficult right there. Effective damage range, bringing it up to 17. That's what we're going for. Pair that with the paracord grip. The 40 round mag, the damage per mag with the WSP9 is the highest out of all SMGs. So you don't need as many bullets to get as many downs. Translation. Pair that with the WSP Classics factory stock. Same thing, giving you a ton of recoil help, which you need with the WSP9. Also, if you have the pay to win bundle, that is the clear one, and you guys, we all fell for it, right? This is fantastic. If you would like to remove this, I would suggest either taking off the barrel or taking off the paracord grip and going to like a Jack Glasses or something like that. Now, huge buff to the Pullum Yacht. Absolutely nuts. 700 millisecond TTK all the way out to I think like 45, 50-ish meters. So right in line with the STG, right in line with the BAL, right in line with another option I'm going to show you in a second. This is just a demon. Quartermaster suppressor, the ST Pyro heavy barrel, same thing, giving you a ton of range, giving you some recoil control, also helping with the aiming idle sway, big thing on the LMGs. The Bruin heavy support grip for the recoil control, the Ivanov Woodstock recoil control, but also you can see that added effect, the firing aim stability, super clutch. And the Jack Glassless, take that into the range. This thing is a monster. I picked someone's Pullum Yacht off the ground and it absolutely shred. This thing's pretty sick. Easy control recoil. If you were playing trios ranked or something like that, or quads, and needed something that could dish out a ton of damage, your reload time is crazy long, but the damage you could do without having to reload, you could take out an entire team, no problem. Highly recommend the WSP9 Pullum Yacht combo for the ranked. Loadout 4. This is where things start to get a little different from what we were using in the past. BP50 conversion kit, absolutely fire last season. Way more fire this season after the nerfs to some of the other weapons. Build this out, got to put the conversion kit on it, right? The Quartermaster suppressor, high grain rounds, the TRST4 grip tape, just, you know, helping out with recoil, always trying to help out with recoil. And then the Jack Glassless. It's got a decent range. What is that? Hold on. 14 meters for your first damage range. It does have a pretty intense drop off, so you got to be careful of that. I would really focus on getting as close to your opponent as you can with this guy. Super easy to use, incredibly fast fire rate. So if you do miss shots, you don't have that penalty like you get with the WSP9. So if you feel like you're really inconsistent with the WSP9, but you'd like to still have a very fast TTK, your BP50 with the conversion kit is a perfect replacement for that. Pairing that with one of my babies, the Holger 556, absolutely in the mix, dude. Love this thing. Not as fast in the close ranges as some of our other options, but way more consistent at distance. Quartermaster, your Creo 6 match for the recoil and the damage range increase. We also have pretty decent bullet velocity. I'll take the 914. Paracord grip for the horizontal recoil. Your high grain rounds, the 40 round mag. And that's how I left it. If you guys are comfortable using the iron sights on these, which even though they're closed, oddly, I feel very comfortable with them. You could take off, I would probably say either take off the high grain rounds or the paracord grip and then go to like a jack glassless like that. Problem is though, with these guys, your bullet velocity then drops to about 800. That's pretty dang slow for an AR, but a laser with it like that. So if you struggle to hit your shots, maybe try it out like that. Holger 556 back in the mix. Let's go, baby. And our last loadout for our top 5 meta loadouts for season 5 reloaded. That's a lot of 5s, man. If 5s are a lucky number, then this is for you right here. Our last loadout, a little bit of a sleeper. Now, the striker, not as good up close as our other options. 670 TTK. So you're about 40 to 50 milliseconds slower than the rest of those options. You better make sure you're shooting first and you better be prepared. But an amazing sniper support option. An amazing option if you are looking for longer range engagements and need something that's a little bit more stable from that 15 to kind of 25, 30 meter range. Quartermaster suppressor, the striker recon long barrel giving you all the damage and the bullet velocity, the paracord grip, some more high grain rounds, same thing, range, bullet velocity, the 60 round drum. You can honestly get away with a 48 round drum as well if you'd like. Same damage per mag, pretty solid. I just like the 60 on there. I like having the extra bits. And if you can buy the 8-bit bundle, if you can buy it, look at these iron sights. Look at how crispy that is on the striker. An absolute laser, super easy to control. This is something where if you're new to the game, you're kind of trying to figure out how to play, will you lose your close range engagements to some demons like me? Yes. Will you be much more consistent in the other fights that you are engaging in? Yes. Pick your poison. Learn how to control the easy guns first and then move on to the difficult stuff and get all your movement. Now, pairing that up, I told y'all that the STG and the attack eradicator were meta at the beginning of season 5. No one really listened to that video, talked about a whole bunch of things, and then what happened being the best 2 guns in season 5? Oh, weird, the STG and the attack eradicator. Even better, now that the STG has been nerfed, this is beautiful. I love this gun. 771 TTK at all ranges. That's insane. Now, some other creators like True Game Data, Iceman Isaac, they don't like the way that this gun shoots. It does slow down the fire rate as you get further into your mag. I don't care, dude. The way that I built this thing's a monster. It's an absolute laser, and it hits like a Mack truck, bro. Quartermaster suppressor, you guys already know the vibes. Conquer 70 long barrel, mainly for the range. It also gives you some aiming idle sway help, which is a big deal for your long range options. The paracord grip for the horizontal recoil control. The Tac Verte Corsock is fire. Huge reduction to your recoil gun kick, but it also has a firing aim stability perk, and you guys know how important that firing aim stability is. I talk about it all the time. The firing aim stability is what makes the Jack Glassless such a good attachment as a sight, because it gives you increased firing aim stability. Look at this thing in the range, dude. Tell me this thing's not a monster. I mean, easy to control recoil. Dude, it's a beast. It's an absolute beast. I have shredded people with this thing. The BAL is incredible, a little bit faster to use. This with a 75 round mag stock is phenomenal. If you guys can use the iron sights, you can also remove this and now put on high velocity rounds. Where are they? High velocity rounds, so 20% increase, a 5% reduction to your effective damage range. It doesn't matter because your TTK is 771 at all ranges regardless. And now with a bullet velocity of 1200, that means you've got a hit scan range of like 60 meters. This is disgusting. That means I barely have to lead my shots. Way easier to track people out the sky, way easier to track people at distance. So if you're playing ranked, this is another incredible option, and you're trying to get those assists out the air. I'm telling y'all, try out the try out the TAC Eradicator. This might be my baby for the season. I know that the ballot's supposed to be the best, but something about this is telling me that we really got to pay attention and we really got to try it out. Guys, that is the breakdown for our top 5. We did not play around. We did not mess around. For everything that you guys need Call of Duty related, if y'all like the video, drop a like, man. You guys know that I'm blowing up. You see I don't lie to you, and you see that I'm not BSing out here, all right? We have an amazing season ahead of us. I hope that you guys are excited. I'm live every single night, so make sure you stop by and hang out because the community is growing and the vibes are growing with it. Guys, enjoy Season 5 Reloaded. I'm Buck Merlin. I got y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Later, baby.